MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. The Twins will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Zach Plesac starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Max Kepler.
Here comes the first pitch. Left center, base hit.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 0-1. Plesac has pitched just under 60 innings with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Kepler gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. First and second here with nobody out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 24, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 19th home run for him on the season as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 20.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1. Fouled off. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's low.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Twins lead it 4-0. Jake Odorizzi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding forward now, Jose Ramirez, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box, Luis Arias. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. The Twins had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
Now here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the bottom of the second. The Twins are in front 4-0. So now Carlos Santana. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ronnie Reyes.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, no left fielder. Come and go. Santana.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Now batting, Jorge Polanco. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out. Josh Donaldson digging in now.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 4-0.
Indians due to hit here in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ready now, Roberto Perez. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Indians fail to score. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Hit out towards second. Reined in. 1 there to Santana to get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Miguel Sano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Four runs, only 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. 3-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Now that's popped up. Santana waits on it, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He popped out in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Throw into third, and he's safe.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two and one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ready with the 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The set and the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. Twins are out in front 4-1. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading off to the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Hunter Wood takes the mound from the bullpen, and he replaces a starter that you could argue wasn't necessarily at the end of his rope in this one.
I think that's a good point, Matt, but some managers really like to play matchups at this point of the game. The next guy up is a switch hitter that doesn't hit all that well from the left side of the batter's box, so I think this move to the righty pitcher is aimed at trying to exploit that weakness.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
No, inside.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Wood is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Count is 1-2.
Counts even 2-2 for Polanco. Now here it comes.
I got 3-2.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Still only 1 out in the inning. Turned on down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 out with the man at first. Pulled toward right center field.
Naquin's on his horse.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Twins 6 and the Indians 1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Sano over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail 6-1. Digging in, Mitch Garver, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Hernandez at second to Santana to get the double play.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arraez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's low.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Naquin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Oscar Mercado. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed.
1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. The 1-2. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Tyler Duffy enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Tyler Duffy.
Carlos Santana will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Fouled off.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Domingo Santana.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. That misses. 1-2. Down the first baseline. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The batter, the right fielder, Matt Kepler.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag.
No, he's in there.
Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Fastball well outside. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Adam Cimber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Cimber.
Ready to begin the 8th, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Cimber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 0-1, here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Pops this one up. Santana in foul ground, and no one will track it down. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Phil Maton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano.
Number 22, Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
To third. Ramirez is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So striding in, Jorge Polanco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 out with the man at first. Now it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the Twins 7 and the Indians 1. Corey Guerin, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 38, Corey Guerin.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball one. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
1 strike, the count.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Indians down to their final out now, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Rosario to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez popped him up. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made and the Twins go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
7-1 the final today. The Minnesota Twins get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jake Odorizzi earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Zach Plesac was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.